Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're going to be working on this Laredo by Keystone. We've got a whole long list of things to do. I'm going to video some of it. I'm not going to video all of it. And I'll probably just make it little tiny videos on each thing. I guess the main thing is they brought the camper back down here on the river lot there last week, I guess. Went to level it, and the leveling system quit working, and at least one of the rooms quit going in and out. I see the one big room on that side is a cable room, so that's a BAL. Oh, this one over here is a BAL also. So I think I know what's going on. Do I know for sure? Nope. But we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna try and see if we can get this thing fixed today. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna look at is the batteries right here. Camper is plugged into the pedestal. The batteries here, right there on the frame, are some 12-volt breakers. Let me see if I can get y'all under there, and we'll see if we can figure out what's going on. I hope y'all can see there. I'm kind of looking into the sun. Get my meter out here. This is pretty easy to diagnose. Meter out, get it on DC scale. Now, y'all are not gonna be able to see the meter. Y'all just gonna have to trust me that what I'm telling you is true, as I would expect. Now see, some of these hydraulic items like your leveling systems, your slide rooms, they will usually run that stuff through these inline breakers, these 12-volt breakers. I don't really understand why. I guess, you know, you can see the size of these wires. These are pretty good sized wires, and I guess, you know, rather than run these really heavy wires up to the power distribution panel where all the other 12-volt DC and your AC stuff is at, you know, they just put these inline breakers in here, and they're usually pretty close to the battery. Just about anything, whether it's an RV, whether it's a motorhome or travel trailer, if it's got inline breakers, they will typically be right around the battery somewhere. Let me get these covers off here. Man, I'm looking right into the sun. Turn around here where I'm not looking into the sun. Okay, ouch. Hit my head. Check. Alright, ground back up. Turn this meter on here so maybe y'all can see it. Alright, here's the power coming from the battery. Alright, there's a problem. We got no power coming right out of the battery. 2.4 volts. So if we don't have any power coming out of the battery, that means we're not going to have any power to run this stuff. Okay, so there's a problem. We're not getting any power from the converter to the battery. So let's go up top to where the battery's at. See if we can figure out what's going on up there. Because these hydraulic items like the leveling system and the rooms won't run off the converter. Converter just does not make enough amperage. That's why they run this stuff usually off the battery. So, you know, I have a lot of people, you know, that stay in these things, put them on a river lot. You don't have to put a battery on these things when they're set up like this. The only time you need a battery is if you need to level it, if you have a leveling system, or you need to get the rooms in and out. Other than that, you don't really even need a battery. See that sun? That's what I was looking into just now. Now y'all look into it. I'm just gonna hook my meter. Y'all don't need to look into the sun all the time, do you? Let me see here. Ooh. I'm just gonna hook my meter up straight to the battery and see what we have. I have an idea what we have. 2.4. So we need to figure out why our battery's not getting charged. There is an inline fuse here that may come from the converter, and it looks okay. The terminal on the battery is a little corroded, but I've seen much worse. Let me get that terminal off that battery. Let me show you. Because I know you won't believe me if I don't show you. There's that terminal. It's a little bit corroded, but not bad. Now let me get that off there, get that cleaned up a little bit, and then we'll be right back. Got the terminals cleaned up on that battery. Made no change. I got to doing some checking there. I'm thinking the power comes in on that one breaker from the converter to the battery. So it goes in that one side of that breaker, goes to the other side, it comes out, goes to the battery to charge the battery, and then there's a jumper wire on that breaker over to the other breaker, which is probably powering all of our hydraulic items. And that may not even be the problem. Might just be because the voltage is so low. Things started moving when they plugged it in, because I think they took their battery home and kept it charged over the winter, or maybe they didn't, but once the battery got so low, then nothing was going to work right. So I'm being here at the converter now. We're going to get in here to the converter, see if we can figure out what's going on, because we're not getting any power out of the converter to charge the battery. I mean, we obviously have lights and stuff in the coach, so the converter's working. It's just the power's not making it from the converter to the battery to charge the battery. So, see what's going on. And we're fighting that sun today. I ain't complaining. Sun feels good. It's hard to take quality videos. You know how quality my videos are. It's hard to take quality videos with the sun shining like this. Keeps wanting to shine in my camera. That was kind of a joke. Quality videos. Cover out of the way. We can see what's going on here. We got 13.1 coming out of the converter. Well, that's just weird. Why is the power not making it out to the battery? I'm gonna pull this converter out of the wall. Look behind it, make sure there's not something going on back there. Well, there doesn't appear to be any connections here. That wire should just leave the converter and go right straight to the battery. Huh. Well, now I have to figure out why we're not getting power up to the battery. So I'm gonna turn this thing off and start doing some investigating. And if I find a problem, I'll be back. All right. Do I look like an idiot? I feel like an idiot. You ain't gonna guess what I found. Let me show you. Let me show you that we're getting battery voltage to the battery from the converter now. There's the meter. Okay, at 12.8, and it's climbing, so that means it's charging the battery. Now, let me show you what I found. Hiding in this compartment was a battery disconnect that was off. So that's why the battery was not getting voltage from the power converter to charge the battery. because it was disconnected. I didn't know it was in there. But anyhow, I figured it out. Now let's see if anything starts working again. With the voltage so low, even the keypad for the leveling system wouldn't power up. So now it powers up and all that. So we do have an error on the left front jack, and this is not mounted because we have to get back here behind this water heater here in a few minutes to de-winterize it. So we just left this laying here from last fall when I winterized it. And no, I didn't remember there was a battery disconnect in there. I was starting to try and figure out, you know, where the wire ran, and it ran right. It looked like it was going up in the floor right there, and sure enough, found that battery disconnect. So, so I think that's going to be it on the well, I don't know. Maybe we'll see if we can figure out the rooms. I bet the rooms will start moving now, and we'll have to get that error code cleared off that keypad. So let me make some adjustments here, and we'll be right back. I guess I forgot to push record just now. In order to reset that fault code, all we did was we retracted all the jacks, and then we let each one of them down manually, front and rear, because this is a ground control. This is a Lippert Ground Control, so it's got 4 jacks. We let them all down 3 or 4 inches manually, extended them 3 or 4 inches manually, and then we hit retract and enter at the same time. They retracted. That reset the fault code. So that's how we did that. And now I might just go into manual mode and see if I can get this thing somewhat level for them. So let me see here. We just go around to manual mode. We keyed down to manual mode. We enter to go into manual mode, and then let's see if it'll move. Let's see here, left side. Yeah, it don't really like that. This left front jack is, it's got too much weight on it, I believe. I'm gonna throw a level on the floor and see if I can get this thing manually level. They're pretty close anyway, and that's probably gonna be it for this video. I know I seem like a complete idiot, and you know what, sometimes I am. I didn't know about that battery disconnect. Probably should have looked for one, but I don't know, just didn't think about it. So, but we found it, didn't waste a ton of time, and the rooms go in and out now, and the leveling system's working. It's just too unlevel here to let it auto level. So that's gonna be it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna stay here and fix some other stuff on this. Y'all have a fantastic day.